The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
You're listening to Inside the Mothership on Alien X Radio in Detroit, Michigan. Raw Talk Online in Tampa, Florida. 24.7 The Stream in Chicago, Illinois. And 920 WON The Apple in New York City, New York.
Ha-ha! Put on your seatbelts, everybody. Put on your food belts. Time of year again. No, it can't be. It can't be. Tell me, pinch me. Tell me it's not here.
It's the most fattening time of the year, with that pumpkin pie filling and everyone swilling down eggnog and beer. It's the most fattening time of the year. It's the lip smacking season of all. While you're shopping, you're cheating, impulsively eating that junk at the mall. It's the heaviest season of all. There'll be turkeys for basting and stuffing for tasting, and giblets and gravy will flow. There'll be cookies that Mom baked and a leftover fruitcake from a Christmas a long time ago. It's the scale flattening time of the year. While your diet you're blowing, there's calories going straight down to your rear. It's the scale flattening time of the year.
There's food everywhere, eggnog flowing out of fountains. It's like one big bar mitzvah. But listen, you don't have to do that. You could have small portions and make ribbons instead of fudge. You can do it. Please try.
There'll be after meal dosing
and arteries closing. Cholesterol levels will grow.
It's too cold to go jogging, too brisk for tobogganing, so pass me a hot buttered roll.
Don't you dare touch that roll. I'm watching.
It's the most fattening time of the year. All those gingerbread shingles and chocolate Kris Kringles will tremble in fear. It's the most fattening time. It's a belt loosening time. It's the most fattening time.
What does it look like?
Can't get near enough to see it very well. Too hot. It's a whale of a size.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's something I haven't mentioned in all this excitement, but it's becoming more distinct. Perhaps you've caught it already on your radio. Listen, please.
Metal casing is definitely extraterrestrial. Not found on this Earth. I can give you no authoritative information, either as to their nature, their origin, or their purposes here on Earth. No true evidence that these creatures have scientific knowledge far in advance of our own.
You are now receiving transmissions from Out of This World Talk Radio. You have been beamed aboard and are now inside the Mothership.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Do you know?
Now, here is your host, Alien Stone.
Ho, 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 mofos, and welcome aboard. You are inside the Mothership for the Christmas special. I'm Alien Stone.
I'm threw off today.
You're through off.
You got me thrown all over the place today.
It's Christmas time. You know, we got to mess around a little bit, you know?
Joy to the world.
Absolutely.
Something like that.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? D-Unit representing for the gangsters all across the world.
So we're gonna have some fun today.
That's what you say.
Yeah, we're gonna play Christmas music
I'm
today.
gonna. Okay.
We are. But I'm not gonna be playing like, I'm dreaming of a. I'm not. Gonna be playing
I don't want a
something
white
like that.
Christmas. Let's get that straight.
That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be like 60 degrees.
Hell yeah.
Something weird going on out there, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Mother Nature needs to get laid. She's all thrown off.
Oh, that'd be cool, man. When we have another planet,
Right?
a little brother planet.
There you go.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Little brother planet.
Yeah, little brother. You'd have to grow up.
Yeah.
Don't
worry about Mars.
Be several billion years younger than us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I've got a list of stuff that we may or may not talk about today. I don't know.
We may or may not.
We can get into it. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you about this. I am going to actually talk about a little later on. Ask me later on about the redneck ice fishing boat.
I want to hear about it now.
The redneck ice fishing boat.
All right.
Okay.
I got to write that down. We'll get to it later if you want. Highlight it, though. I definitely want to hear about that.
Okay,
what else you possibly got?
Okay, so we're definitely going to do that.
We're
All
definitely
right.
going to do that.
They got a device that will allow you to wake up your loved one in a new way.
In a new way.
In a new way.
I don't.
Yep.
I like the old way.
Texas man.
Wake up, bitch!
He forges someone's signature and does something very unique with that signature.
Who?
Some guy
Okay.
in Texas.
All
Some
right.
dude in Texas.
You know what happens in Texas?
That's right.
Two things come from there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A teacher is in trouble for. Well,
Oh, I think I heard about this one. Wait, maybe not. What is this one?
he assaulted a student.
Oh, okay. They didn't hear.
And I'll tell you the reason why. It's a reason why. It's not an excuse, but it's a reason.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's right, but I understand.
Okay.
And I think I know the one you're talking about. The other kid was he dribbling the kid down the hallway?
No,
No?
I saw something that
Dribbling
I
the
don't-
kid down the hallway.
I don't know what it was. A coach or something like that is in trouble for taking. I don't know if it was his winning team or the first time they lost, the first time they won. They took the team to Hooters. I guess he's being reprimanded for
Yeah.
it. It's like, come on.
They frown.
Who hasn't taken your kids to Hooters?
They frown upon that a little bit.
I don't understand why. It's just a restaurant with some wings. Jeez.
There's also a new trend going on when you're having your wedding and everybody coming over. What is the new thing to have at your reception? Talk about that. And since it's Christmas time, a guy dressed as an elf was arrested for trespassing after he entered a toy factory and started working. He is not an employee. Yes. So I don't know. He must have thought he was Santa's little helper. And he just walks right into a toy factory. Just starts working. I'm sure it wasn't with like a little wooden mallet, putting together the toys, I'm sure. It's the new way. I'm sure he was at a plastic injection machine. Know what I mean?
Interesting.
Anyway, some music for the Vajir holes. You've got lots of D's music news, I'm sure.
No.
No.
Not a whole lot.
I saw you writing.
I was writing, but there's really not much going on. There's a lot of birthdays and things to remember, and I got some things to talk about, because it's not only music, it's like movies and entertainment. And,
Well, there's not a lot of things that come up as like anniversaries around Christmas time because most people are too busy doing Christmas to do things that end up becoming things that have anniversaries.
well, we do got some, Lemmy's birthday was on Christmas Eve.
Well, that's uncontrollable when you're born.
Right.
That just happens.
But, there's still stuff out there. There's stuff going on.
Stuff and
Things are happening. Some things I'm very upset about. If I wasn't going to see one tour before, I'm definitely not going to see it now. Wait until you hear about that, which I'm sure you've heard about. I just gotta pinpoint it out to you. We got some great stuff coming up in local music news that I'm super excited about.
Oh, see, well that's awesome.
So we are going to talk about that for a minute. Chaos and Arcade's projects. We got a lot of shows for the next couple months, almost every weekend. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, man, there's a really really big event coming out January 18th at the Token, and I'm super super stoked to be a part of it. And it's been long waiting for a lot of local musicians. Just because of the band and stuff like that. So we'll get to that later.
Sweet. All right, so
Music
I also,
for the Vajir holes or no?
yes, music for the Vajir holes, but also I want to let everybody know.
Oh yes, The return.
The return,
The
finally.
return.
It's been so long.
It's been like
so
a
long.
month.
It's been longer than that, I think.
No, we had a
Since
we had a Thanksgiving one, didn't we?
We might have.
We might have.
We
I
might
have to
have,
go back
Rabbits.
in
We
there.
might.
We could, Rabbit. We could have.
But it's the return of Just a Few Questions. And it's going to be the Christmas edition, of course. So a very special Just a Few Questions as we come back with Christmas. And who knows, maybe people will call in. We can have multiple people.
I bet you
It'll be fun.
Igor's Lube will be involved in something to do with the stocking.
I don't know. I don't
I'm just
know.
saying I don't know, but
it might not have been. It always is a great stocking stuffer among stuffing other things.
Right.
It helps you stuff your stocking and stuff other things.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, music for the Jir Hole. Starting things off right now with some Christmas music. We're going to deck the halls. Are you ready?
Bring it.
All right. You're inside the Mothership. Alien X Radio, UG Media, Raw Talk Online, United Talk Radio.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Told the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. See the blazing hill before us. Try the hum and join the chorus. Follow me in merry measures. Fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasures. Fa la 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 la. Oh, yeah. Fast away the old year passes. Ahead the new year Latin lances. Sing we joyous all together. La 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather. La 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 la. Come on and join us. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Tis the seasons to be jolly. Done with now, gay and pale. La 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 la. Told
Inside the Mothership on Code Zero Radio in Des Moines, Iowa. RFN 1025 Northampton in the UK. WRPR Rat Pack Radio in St. Pete, Florida. And 920 WON The Apple in New York City, New York.
Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe only you can see. Every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the old new-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in an old new-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the old new-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. In a new old-fashioned way. In a new old-fashioned way. Oh yeah! Right there! Right there! Merry Christmas, everybody!
Oh, fudge.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Loud guns and roses with axle rose spitting. As these black eyes in the best that he's bitten. Big Marshall stacks and a broken E-string. These are a few of my favorite things. Oh! Penthouse apartments and 12 in a hot tub. Drinking Jack Daniels while getting a back rub. Ooh. Little gold chains with the brass nipple ring. These are a few of my favorite things.
We like cornflakes. We like nose rings. We like eating snails. We always always indulge in our favorite things. No wonder our skin so
Girls in black leather with tight little cushions. Tattoos on big bosoms of prickly rose bushes. Silver stretch limos that come when I ring. These are a few of my favorite things.
We like bar fights, we like nose rings, we like eating snails. We always indulge in our favorite things. No wonder our skin
Jingle Hell's bells.
Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone.
All right, everybody.
You actually got punchlines?
It's not the traditional punchlines. No, it's just some funny stuff that we're going to talk about. Like the redneck ice fishing boat.
Oh, yeah.
Now, some people are thinking, like, ice fishing boat, is that like blinker fluid? Are you trying to get us on this, Alien Stone? Is that what you're trying to do? You don't take a boat when you go ice fishing, right?
Right. You're not
Right.
supposed to.
Well, you do if you're this guy. Video has surfaced of a redneck genius. That's the only thing I can say is he's a redneck genius. He's taken a fishing boat and he has welded onto the bottom of it ski blades as though it was like a toboggan.
Okay.
Then the motor on the back of the boat, which would be a regular like motor thing, instead of having a propeller, it has a wheel on it
Okay.
that is down and touches the ice with chains on the wheel. So he starts up the motor, puts the wheel down, the wheel hits on the ice and starts spinning, and he's on skis, so no, he takes off cruising across the frozen lake. It's an ice fishing boat. So he goes out in the middle of the lake, cuts his hole, goes ice fishing, and takes his boat back to the shore again. He's a redneck genius, isn't he?
Absolutely genius.
You know
Absolutely
that it could be
genius.
better is like if you like made it to, like, totally like built it with a
I mean, he made a
snowmobile or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You turned a boat into pretty much a snowmobile.
So the thing too is if the ice breaks, you're still
You're
okay.
Still okay.
You're good to
Absolute-
go.
You're good to go.
Now maybe he had like a
Hopefully.
trolling motor on it too. That'd be really cool because then he can get back. You know.
That's an option.
Yeah. That's it. It's not on the floor model.
$500 option.
That's right.
Yeah. Can't get it on the original.
So that's pretty cool, man. I like that.
That was a good job out of him.
Yeah, absolutely. Now
He
somebody
was from
saw the
Texas?
video. No, that wasn't the guy from Texas.
Oh.
I'm sure he's from like deep in the woods somewhere.
Deep in the woods.
Like the lake he's on is not mapped. I'm just saying it's not there. All right, so shocker for waking up your partner, and I don't mean the shocker. I'm not talking about that one. It's the dumbest thing I've seen invented in a little while. It's a little blue
So we have
device.
the best invention,
Right.
and the worst invention, all
Back to
in
back.
the same segment.
Right.
Freaking
So-
fantastic.
It's a little blue device that you stick on your partner's forehead. Okay? And everybody
Because
goes
that's not going to wake him up enough as it is.
No, but that's before you go to bed.
Oh, okay.
You're like, here, go to sleep. So you go to sleep with this thing stuck in your forehead. Then when you wake up and you want to wake up your partner, you pull out your phone and you hit a little button and you electrocute them. Zap them. Ow! And we what? Why would you want this?
That's just makes no sense.
Now I understand about the vaginal insert thing that they have with the phone too. You can put that in there and go zow, wow, when they're at work or something. You just like sign onto the internet and be like zow, zow. Like she's like in the middle of a presentation at work or something. So yeah, so our fiscal year was what? Sorry. Yeah.
Battery
Funny.
powered.
That's
Wireless draws.
yeah.
Yeah.
The internet shocker.
Nice.
All right. So the teacher beat up a student. What could be some of the reasons? He's mouthy, right? Maybe he struck first. Maybe he beat up somebody else.
Something about my mama.
Nope. The reason was he owed the teacher money for weed. Yeah. The teacher sold him some weed.
Tell me this is in Florida.
No, I did. It might be. I don't know how to get that far, but so the teacher sells the kid some weed on credit, and the kid doesn't come up with any. Why? Because kids don't have jobs. So he beats him up for the money.
I mean, how much weed could it have been?
I don't know.
Did
Maybe
he say how much money he owed?
No,
No.
he didn't say how much. He just beat him up for the weed money.
That's just not right. It's not right.
Unbelievable. So now, instead of hiring bartenders at your wedding reception, instead of hiring bartenders, or in addition to bartenders,
yeah.
you hire bud tenders.
Bud tenders?
Bud tenders, that's right.
Giga-D.
You can get your locally licensed dispensaries to come out with samples, so set up a bar, have a bud tender there, and actually serve on the premises at your wedding or random party that you've scheduled just to have a bud tender at. So that sounds pretty awesome.
I'm
too.
down.
Yeah, that sounds great. Why not? Right? We're in Michigan.
I'm down.
It's allowed.
Absolutely. Bring
All
it.
right. So that has been.
Huh.
Do I have the outro thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's your story.
Yeah, that has been the punchlines.
We don't
All
know
right.
what's going on today.
No.
Oh.
It's the Christmas special, so, a lot of this stuff was last minute. All I was concentrating on was the Christmas music and the Just a Few Questions, Christmas stuff, and my hat. I had to
Gotta
get
make
my
sure you
hat
had the
right.
hat on.
Had to get my hat right.
You can leave your hat on.
And those of you watching on Facebook and on YouTube Live, of course, you can see how cool my hat is.
It's a word. I don't know if cool's the word, but
Awesome. It's a thing. It's there.
it's a hat.
It's
Looks like Santa.
there.
It looks like Santa.
That's right. It's made of matter.
Made of matter. There you go.
It's not antimatter.
No. Are you gonna do a show next week?
I don't know.
Is this gonna be the last show of the year?
Let's see. Let me look here. It might. I don't know.
I mean, the last Mothership show of the year.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the last Mothership show of the year because you have
I got some
the big thing.
prior engagements. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the big thing.
Yeah.
So that one will probably be a rerun of this here. Well, no, I will see what's going to happen that day. But there'll probably be a Monday show on the 30th, probably.
A pre Eve show.
It'll probably like what I've done before is I'll do like a countdown of
Eve
like
show.
the bands that have submitted through the course of the year.
There you go.
Stuff like that.
Do something like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Talk about the cool things that happened throughout the course of the year. Talk about things that were stupid that happened throughout the course of the year. We'll have a top awesome and a top list.
I think the top awesome would be
Top list.
Top awesome would be Mad Martin coming to town
Yeah, that's top of the list for sure.
for Cheesy.
Yeah, he snuck right in there at the end of the whole voting process and got right in there.
Oh.
Like there was a voting process of it.
Right. I talked to him the other day and hit him up on Facebook. He wants to come back across the pond. I don't know if we're ready
sure.
for him. But
I don't know if he's ready for us.
that's true. Either way, can't wait to see him again.
But we are ready to take a short break and pause in the action for station identification. Back with the second half of hour number one.
Hour number one still going on.
Right after this, you've been beamed aboard in our Inside the Mothership on Alien X Radio, UG Media, Raw Talk Online, United Talk Radio, and many, many more fine affiliates around the world. Go nowhere. We'll be back after this.
Looking for a way to get your message out there? Have you been looking for just the right way to advertise your business, website, or upcoming event? Have you thought about advertising on the radio but thought it would be too expensive? Well, you should try advertising on Alien X Radio. We have advertising packages for every budget starting as low as $30 per month. That's right, radio advertising for as little as $1 a day. You don't have a commercial? No problem. Our copywriting and production department can create a radio spot complete with voiceovers, sound effects, and music that's just right for your needs. And unlike other stations, the production is included. So what are you waiting for? Just visit www.alienxradio.com and click on the advertisers link to get a look at our packages and rates. Then contact us at advertising@alienxradio.com. That's advertising@alienxradio.com.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love.
Igor's lube?
Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing.
Thanks, Igor.
And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Are you tired of going to funerals and seeing the bodies of your enemies, nemesis, and frenemies prematurely decomposing before you get a sucker punch in? I know, frustrating, right? Since you're the kind of person who likes to get the last word in, or in this case, get the last flying elbow in, the next time it's time to put someone you know and hate in the ground and get some payback, do it right. With quality formaldehyde, like Fred's formaldehyde. With Fred's, the corpse of that person you hate oh so much will stay fresh and together longer, giving you ample time to throw fruit, vegetables, or even have sex with his wife right there in front of the casket. Fred's formaldehyde, giving you guaranteed vengeance on the not so dearly departed.
So you, my friend, are a good old-fashioned Egyptian, where everything is old school. You wipe your bum with papyrus, live in a triangular house, and you lay your loved ones to rest in elaborate underground tombs when they die, regardless of city bylaws and buried natural gas lines. Problem is, every time you take off, grave robbers keep busting in and stealing your departed loved ones' organ jars and popcorn makers. My friend, you're an old-fashioned Egyptian, so you need an old-fashioned Egyptian curse to keep those tomb-robbing tools out. You need the services of Carl's House of Curses. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
I've had a raccoon problem for years. The little bandits would break into my tomb where I keep all my ex-boyfriends. Then they would run off with their penis jars. So I called Carl's, and now those raccoons are too busy with all the hailstones erupting from their anuses to steal anything. Thanks, Carl. Now my ex-boyfriend's penises are back where they belong. Under my bed.
Carl's House of Curses.
This is the peak hour for stoned teenagers. Broadcasting directly into your brain. The gravitational plates are gravitating, the inertia canceller is canceling, and the deflector array is deflecting.
Excuse me?
You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone.
Welcome back, everybody. The second half of hour number one.
Hour number one.
Of Inside the Mothership. I'm Alien Stone.
I'm T-Unit.
Man. Carl's House of Curses.
Who?
Carl's House of Curses.
Dude, I don't know.
Fine sponsor. It's a fine sponsor. The testimonials, Venus jars. It's awesome. So,
I don't know what's wrong with you sometimes, man.
the bud tenders, great idea.
What's a great idea?
Yeah, the redneck ice fishing boat,
Brilliant
genius
idea.
ingenuity. You know, the shocker for waking up your partner, not so much.
No, wasn't. No.
Okay, so without further delay, though, I think I still need to tell you about this Texas man who forged a signature.
Yeah.
And did something a little interesting with it. And this is something you would never have thought of. ever in
Ever?
life. Ever. I would never have thought of this.
All right.
Okay, people forge signatures to buy things. They forge signatures, for whatever reasons, okay? Well, this guy in Texas forged his wife's signature and gets a divorce without her knowing it. Yeah, baby! Yeah! Gets a divorce without her even knowing it!
So that's possible.
I guess!
Oh, great! I need his phone number. What's this? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you wouldn't want his number because he got caught.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
I wonder how many people didn't get caught.
dude, that's funny as. That's funny. That's sad. I'm sorry for the girl. But if you didn't see it coming, then you just
Right.
weren't paying attention to detail.
Didn't
I guess.
even know.
Ugh.
My
Just
goodness.
silly.
I guess that's funny, man.
I forged my mom's signature on detention slips as a kid.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff like
Sure.
that. But, that's so awesome.
You are now divorced.
So awesome.
Can you imagine that? She's like, I want to file for divorce. And he goes, guess what, bitch? 5 years ago,
Right.
we already got divorced.
Yeah, why are you still here is what I want to know.
Wow.
Oh.
That's messed up. And then you're calling her, and then you're the bad guy. And whatever.
Yeah.
So, we got more music for the Vajir holes in the form of Christmas music. But we're also going to talk about some stuff when we come back. A police therapy dog accused of stealing.
What?
Accused of stealing.
Stealing somebody's heart. I mean, it's a therapy
Stealing
dog.
my heart.
What's it going to do?
It's a police therapy dog. Yeah, it's accused of stealing, and I'll tell you about that. As well as a woman offers $7,000 reward for something that was stolen. What could be worth $7,000 reward?
Was it the golden egg?
The golden egg. All right.
Oh, I'm so going to hell.
And also a teen girl was accused of stealing something as well.
Oh.
While she was wasted.
While she was wasted.
While she was wasted, and we'll talk about that. But first, it's time to go bowling for soup.
Bowling for soup?
Bowling for soup. That's the name of the band.
Oh, okay.
And Merry freaking Christmas, everybody. It's Christmas time.
School's out, Christmas break, back to Boston. The Red Sox in 4 straight. First the Yankees, then St. Louis. The curse, reverse, the Bambino really blew it. Derek Jeter's lost his mind, tripping on a broomstick. Better luck next time. It's gonna be a merry, merry, merry freaking Christmas. All you New York Yankee fans can kiss this. The tree, the gifts, the mistletoe kiss. Swing, a miss. Steinbrenner's really pissed. Have a merry, merry, merry freaking Christmas. Joe Torre, he's a weirdo. Gave me a picture of himself in a Speedo. A-Rod, you gotta feel the sting. You could have come to Boston to wear a World Series ring. We all know you're joking on your lunch. Try a knuckle sandwich and a Veritech punch. It's gonna be a merry, merry, merry freaking Christmas. All you New York Yankee fans can kiss this. The tree, the gifts, the mistletoe kiss. Swing, a miss. Steinbrenner's really pissed. Have a merry, merry, merry freaking Christmas.
Five double dare you! 5 double dog dare you!
2004, the best Christmas yet. A World Series ring. I was sick of hearing 1918.
I triple dog dare you!
Hey, George, I hope you can't sleep at night. Pass the beer nuts.
It's gonna be a merry, merry, merry freaking Christmas. All you New York
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Swing a miss. Steinbrenner's really pissed. Have a merry, merry, merry freaking Christmas.
What is it?
I can't put my arms down.
I'm Santa W. Claus, and I approve this message.
Yankees suck! Yankees suck! Yankees suck! Yankees suck! Yankees suck!
They're running a strange program, y'all. You're listening to Inside the Mothership on United Sounds Choice
Amsterdam in the Netherlands.
United Talk Radio, Norwich, Connecticut, Proudcore Radio, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and UG Media in the UK.
What would it be? The guillotine, hanging, the chair, the rack, the Chinese water torture? Mere child's play compared to what surely awaited me.
Police stop my car. Police stop my car. The police made me stop. Walk a straight line and blow a balloon up. Police stop my car. Police stop my car. The police made me stop. Walk a straight line and blow a balloon up. They wanna wish me a sober Christmas. That's why they always put me over Christmas. They say they're just making sure that there's no open bottles in my car. They wanna wish me a sober Christmas. That's why they always put me over Christmas. They say they're just making sure that there's no open bottles in my car. Police road the block. Police road the block. Police road the block. I can smell their donuts as they smell my breath. Police road the block. Police road the block. Police road the block. I can smell their donuts as they smell my breath. They wanna wish me a sober Christmas. That's why they always put me over Christmas. Gonna let from it back their hearts. Police lock me up. Police lock me up. The police lock me up. 'Cause when I do a 2.1.
You guys jam. You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the show, just shoot us an email and tell us why you should be inside the mothership. Send it to alienstone@alienxradio.com. Out of this world entertainment is now in your face from outer space.
When you call, they actually answer the phone and talk to you.
It's time for the music news with D-Unit.
What's going on, everybody? Happy jolly holidays to all of you.
It's amazing. I think Jabba the Hutt and Santa Claus are the same person. Just saying.
Could be. But Jabba wasn't a person.
No, maybe he was like in a costume.
So you're saying that Santa?
If Scooby-Doo was there, he could have pulled his mask off and Santa.
Are you saying Jabba was played by Santa Claus?
Could be.
Okay, I can see that. Okay.
Because he's, when the malls don't need him.
Right.
He's got his off time, right?
So, hey, why not go hang out with like George Lucas?
Right. So he did stuff, like he was like Jabba the Hutt. He also used to play a character called Ed McMahon. That guy. That was also Santa on the off time. He would shave. I'm sorry, go ahead.
All right, here's what we got going on, guys. Not a whole lot, but some news. Limp Bizkit, Weezer, and Blink-182 to headline Incarceration Festival. Get it? I-N-K?
Yep, I get it.
Wagga wagga.
Wagga.
All right, so a bunch of birthdays and stuff like that
So
going
people
on.
can get tattoos there then.
Yes.
While listening
no
to
music while
741.
listening to 741. There you go.
All right.
Frank Zappa would have been 79 years old yesterday. It's hard to believe.
Woulda, coulda, bidda.
Woulda, coulda. Alan Parsons turned 71. Paul Rogers from Bad Company turned 70. And I think the Reverend Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top had a birthday this past week as well. Let's see. Today, 5 years ago, was the day that we lost Joe Cocker. What would you do if I could sing in tune? Would
Dude.
you hang out with me?
You know what my favorite thing to do is whenever there's like a Joe Cocker song on, I like to close my eyes and listen to it.
Yeah.
Because if I actually see him while he's singing, it hurts me.
See,
I've never seen anybody look more like they were in pain when singing.
Oh yeah.
Than Joe Cocker. He looks like really every ounce of what he's doing is like it hurts him badly.
You've seen the Saturday Night Live version with Joe Cocker and Jim Belushi, right?
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That is the best Saturday Night Live skit I have ever seen in my life. Thank you, Jim Kaminsky, for showing it to me. Freaking awesome. Speaking of Saturday Night Live, I don't know if you were able to watch. If anybody did watch it last night, Eddie Murphy returned as host on Saturday Night Live and brought back a lot of the classics.
I'm gonna see it.
But please call in to 313-444-8919.
Yes.
I'm dying to hear about it. So please
Wanna
tell me
hear
about it.
about it.
Sebastian Bach is going on tour doing the first album of Skid Row.
A step and a half tune down.
No, Bach still got it. He can still do some stuff.
I'm sure he can do some stuff, just a step and a half down.
Right. 40 years ago, on stage, Sabotage.
Sabotage or Sabotage?
Sabotage by Peter Criss ends Kiss's original lineup. Show shit. Lamb of
With
God.
the Kiss report.
Yes. Lamb of God's guitarist Mark Morton, announces solo EP with ex-Killswitch Engaged and Moth-Tooth members. I think that was it. Mono-Tooth, Mo-Tooth, something. I don't know what else it was. Jackass! Yes.
I think I saw the picture. That's all I saw was a picture.
2021, a new Jackass movie comes out. Oh.
Guess their balls all healed up.
Yeah, right. You know, the Tesco implants made of steel are now working good.
But now they're gonna hire stunt balls. They'll be like, look, I've got a staple gun. Here it goes. Then they'll cut to a shot of somebody else's balls getting stapled.
Yep.
Yeah, because now they got money. And they hey, this is not good.
45 years ago, Mel Brooks releases Young Frankenstein in theater.
Good stuff.
It's alive!
Eagle, walk like these. I love Young Frankenstein, man. That is by far my favorite Mel Brooks movie.
Mel
Well,
Brooks
I don't know.
does
That
good
and
stuff.
Spaceballs are tied, I think, as far as my favorite Mel Brooks movies.
Funny you should mention Spaceball.
Oh, I have a feeling something's coming up in just a few questions. And then just for my local announcement to go on, Circle the Crown, my brother Jason Kane Photography, and the boys are finally finished with their album, and they are having a CD release at the Token Lounge on January 18th. It's a Saturday. It's just a few weeks away. Chaos is going to be playing it. We are so honored and stoked to be there. There's going to be a couple other bands playing. Hold on, let me see if I can find them real quick more. I'll talk about it more beforehand. However, super stoked, super excited for those guys. If you've never seen them, they put on a great show. Super, super high energetic. It almost exhausts you watching them. That's how fun they are to watch. I don't know if you've ever seen Jason Kane with
I haven't seen
Bloodline Riot back in the day, but he's an amazing guitarist, an amazing photographer, and just an all-around cool friend. And I hope everybody can come out and support them, along with other local artists playing at the venue. So that's what I got. That is the end of it for 2019 for D's Music News. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Making no comments on my Facebook page.
Zero.
Zip.
You know what that just means? That you completed all the knowledge that they needed.
That they needed to know for this week. Or they just don't
else.
care.
You were so clear that they actually have no questions whatsoever.
None.
Okay. Well, you could ask him anything, ask him about that rash that he got. You can ask him about that.
Or
that tattoo.
Yep.
In that spot.
I'll tell you the time where, I caught herpes once.
Whoa.
Because you can only catch it once.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
You can only catch it once. That's right. Right. No matter how many times you throw it to somebody else, it still comes back. It's like a boomerang.
It's crazy.
It's a boomerang.
That's why I think the Australians invented it.
It's the only thing you can give away and still keep.
Well, you took it to the next level.
That's horrible, people.
That's
Come on.
horrible, people.
It's horrible.
Horrible people.
All right.
But yeah, man, I gotta watch that Saturday Night Live from last night because I'm an Eddie Murphy fan. And if somebody's watched it, please call in.
I want to hear about it because I do want to see it because Eddie Murphy back in the day was.
I guess he brought out Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, and a couple of other. He brought back Gumby and Buckwheat.
Oh no!
Dude,
really?
yeah,
No.
yeah. So I'm super stoked, dude.
I never even thought that he would do old stuff. You know, I figured that he would just come out, and do new stuff. I didn't even think about him doing Buckwheat and Gumby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
From my understanding, that's what I'm saying. I need somebody to call in.
All right.
Was it worth watching? Should I not waste an hour of my life?
I don't even think it would be a waste even if you didn't like it.
That's true.
So we're going to take a short break. Pause the action for station identification. When we come back, it's hour number 2.
Hour number 2
of Inside the Mothership, the Christmas edition, with more music for your Vajir holes, more silly stories and things happening around the world, and, of course, the holiday edition of Just a Few Questions. Go nowhere.
Are you looking to bring the karaoke experience to your next event? Have you looked at the home karaoke systems and found them to be just toys? Well, Alien Stone Entertainment Karaoke has professional equipment, professional sound, and delivers a professional karaoke experience. Don't settle for hundreds of songs when you can have tens of thousands. From oldies, Motown, and R&B to rock, metal, alternative, rap, and country, Alien Stone Entertainment Karaoke has it all. Alien Stone Entertainment Karaoke is available for private parties as well as bars, clubs, and other special events. For booking, call 734-658-2746. That's 734-658-2746. Or visit us online at www.alienstoneentertainment.com. Alien Stone Entertainment. Out of this world karaoke, down to earth prices.
I can't take it anymore.
Hey, hi, Bob.
Hi, Fred.
What's the matter, Bob? You're looking a little down on the mouth.
No, doctor says I'm not getting enough fiber.
You know, Bob, 4 out of 5 doctors say 9 out of 10 Americans in 6 out of 7 surveys in 12 out of 13 cities are not getting enough fiber in their diet.
Well, what can I do?
Do what I do, Bob. I start my day with a healthy breakfast, eggs, toast, juice, and a hearty bowl of fruit and fiberglass cereal. Here, try some.
Fruit and what?
Fiberglass, Bob. Fruit and fiberglass cereal.
Well, there's almost more fiberglass than fruit.
And there's another great thing about fruit and fiberglass cereal. You can even use the leftovers to insulate your home.
You mean just one bowl can lower my heating bill by 30%?
Yes, new fruit and fiberglass cereal from the makers of Hall & Oates with cinnamon and raisins, now in new honey and asbestos flavor.
It's delicious.
All the food groups are represented? Did your mom marry Mr. Rogers?
Hi, everybody. Are you tired of feeling sluggish all the time? Frequent bathroom breaks cutting into your workday? Can't sleep at night? Try Colovax. Colovax is a new technology that takes the power of a shop vac and uses it to thoroughly clean out your insides.
With its patented technology, Colovax cuts your bathroom visits down to once a month.
My name is Russ and I use the Colovax once every 2 weeks to keep me limber. Now I can play catch with my son all day and never get tired or have to poop. Colovax really sucks ass. In a good way.
Colovax has not been clinically tested, so when considering Colovax, the following side effects may include goosebumps, whooping cough, crying spell, intense spouts of rage, severe depression, arousal, heart explosion, ejaculation, silent fart, anal fissures, and loss of hair and teeth.
If you use Colovax, please contact a physician if you experience any goosebumps, whooping cough, crying spells, intense spouts of rage, depression, arousal, heart explosion, ejaculation, silent farts, anal fissures, loss of hair and teeth.
With Christmas bearing down on us, like a crazed mall Santa who thinks you stole his candy cane-shaped crack pipe, the good yet somewhat unbalanced people at Art's Artificial Limbs are hoping their products make it onto your Christmas shopping list. Now you're asking,
Art's Artificial Limbs? Who and what the hell, dude?
Well, Art makes dollar store quality artificial limbs for people who don't necessarily need them. People who feel the need to have their body melded with metal and plastics. Sure, other people would say,
Hey, you don't need an artificial limb. You're a sick and disturbed individual.
And they may be right, but that's not going to stop the good yet morally bankrupt people at Art's Artificial Limbs from making a buck off your mental disorder. Plus, don't miss out on Art's special holiday sale. Order 2 artificial arms and get the 3rd free just in time for Christmas morning.
The fuck? Are those body parts under my Christmas tree?
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Broadcasting directly into your brain. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. Resistance is futile.
Probing is not allowed.
Oh, yeah, everybody. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year. Happy holidays. Happy whatever it is. Happy Sunday.
Sunday for me, man.
Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying?
You know, yesterday was my first day off, and I can't tell you exactly how long, where I absolutely had nothing to do. Okay? I had class on Friday. I got out of class at 1:30 in Auburn Hills. I was home by 2:30. I had nothing going on, and I did absolutely nothing. I was in bed last night by 7:30.
Wow, you beat me into bed, but I was on the couch and asleep very early as well. Dude, Saturday night don't mean jack anymore.
No.
Saturday night, we gotta go out. No, I'm going to sleep.
I didn't feel like doing anything, man.
That's right. That's how I feel every Saturday.
It was a beautiful day yesterday, too, and it's a beautiful day here today. Well, back home. Once you beam me back.
Once I beam you back.
Boom! Sun hopefully will still be out.
Yeah, it's unseasonable outside.
It's very unseasonable.
And then it's going to just get cold as hell afterwards, I'm sure.
Oh, it's going to smack us right in the dome.
Yep. It's going to be like a tidal wave. You know how it always
dome.
retreats first? And then comes down and knocks buildings over and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's what I'm talking about.
It is what it is.
Yaha. Yaha.
It is what it is.
It definitely is.
But here we are. Wait. Hour number 2.
Yep. Hour number
Dos.
Uh-oh, it looks like Facebook booted us or something.
Why would you do?
I don't know. We probably played too. Oh, I played the old Christmas tree probably.
Oh.
So here, let me hit start again. Oh, what do you know? We can start a new one.
Oh, that's okay.
Thanks a lot, Facebook.
Does YouTube kick you out too?
No, YouTube doesn't care. They don't. Somebody said it's because they're used to paying royalties and everything, so they don't really care.
Yeah, I like YouTube. YouTube's way better.
Yeah, it sounds better too. But anyway, we're back on to Facebook for hour number 2 of Inside the Mothership, the Christmas special. We've got just a few questions coming up, the holiday edition. You're gonna like that one. What you know, Christmas time? What about? I know you don't probably now, but as a kid, did you watch the Christmas specials?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I mean,
oh yeah.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Rudolph's the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I remember, I remember, Frosty.
Frosty the
very
Snowman.
well.
Yep.
I remember the Grinch. The
Certainly.
cartoon of the Grinch.
Certainly.
I remember even Garfield's Christmas.
Okay.
Snoopy, and Rudolph. I don't remember the Little Drummer Boy as much, or even Santa Claus is Coming to Town as much. I don't know why.
See, I have no. I really all the ones that I know are. You named most of them. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Santa Claus is Coming to Town is actually one of my favorite ones of all time. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Frosty the Snowman, clearly. The Year Without a Santa Claus.
See, don't remember that one.
So that's the one that had the Heat Miser and the Cold Miser in it.
That's what you guys are talking about. Yeah.
Now the one that I have trouble with is that I hardly ever seen isn't even really a Christmas one. It's the one after one. It's Baby New Year.
I don't remember that one at all.
Santa Claus trying to save the New Year or whatever. And Baby New Year had big ears. And Rudolph had to help because Rudolph had a bright nose and knows what it's like to be ridiculed and made fun of.
Huh.
Yeah.
Don't remember it at all.
But there was that one.
There was that one.
But the Little Drummer Boy, again, that one was a little too removed from the Christmas that everybody knows as Christmas, the holiday.
Yeah.
And it was more rooted in Christmas, the biblical meaning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that it was not that it was bad. It was made by the same people and everything. It's just that was
all the Claynations.
It was a different audience for that one.
Is there other ones that you still watch some of the old ones? Obviously,
yeah.
You said is there ones that specifically that you watch now?
Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Okay. But what about newer ones? Not like, let's say from the time you were 10 and now. You know what I'm saying? Like you got, I always make sure I watch Gremlins around Christmas time.
Oh, you're talking about movies.
Yeah,
right?
movie.
Not Christmas specials, but
movies.
Movies.
Or,
Okay, well, I always have trouble with this whole definition of what is and isn't a Christmas movie because sometimes somebody will say something's a Christmas movie, and I say, well, it's a movie that just happens to take place during Christmas but has nothing to do with Christmas, so I don't know if I would call it a Christmas movie. But they're basing on whether or not that's what they watch around Christmas time, so I get it's a tradition for them. Like Die Hard, for instance. A lot of people call that a Christmas movie. I don't. Okay, I watch that all year round the same as anything else because once the movie starts, I completely forget that he was there for a Christmas party. I forget all about it.
Right.
Completely and totally.
Right.
So that's why I don't consider that one. Gremlins, again, the same. I feel the same way. Yes, it's around Christmas time, but everything that's happening, you kind of forget that it's Christmas until they're in the stores and stuff, and you see the Christmas decorations and everything. So
buying it for a gift for his kid. For
sure,
Christmas.
absolutely. I totally see where it comes from. I totally get that. I do, and that one's definitely closer than the other one.
Home Alone.
Home Alone, again. It's not really, in my opinion, it's not really the Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas.
Christmas times.
But another one of my favorite, but here's one that I have that's one of my favorites to watch around Christmas time, which I also don't consider a Christmas movie, but it takes place at Christmas time, is Trading Places.
Yes.
Love that movie. It's one of my favorites of all time.
Mother New Year.
I can watch it over and over and over and over again. I have no problem with that. That movie is great.
Oh, man.
And, of course, there's A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story.
And I do watch it
And
over
that's a
and over
Christmas
and over and
special.
over again.
That's a Christmas special, is
That's
it
a
not?
Christmas movie for sure. That's about Christmas.
Right.
You know, the whole thing is about getting to that day and the presents that you're going to get that day. That's a definite Christmas movie for sure. Grinch is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
100%.
What about like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen?
It's all right. It's good.
What
it's
about
not, I don't consider it bad.
Vacation Christmas?
I just watched it yesterday.
You got to watch that one every year.
Yeah. It's been on the cable here. Of course,
You know,
we're getting closer to
that's
Christmas.
all
They're
about
all on
Christmas.
now. Oh, yeah. It's in the title.
Right.
Christmas Vacation. Yeah. It's all about
You know.
Christmas. For sure. Yeah. So there's a lot of movies that's people disagree on whether or not it's a Christmas movie, but
Do you have traditions
doesn't
that
really
you used to
matter.
do as a kid that you still make sure that you do now? Like I'm gonna give a tradition that we used to always do as a kid that we never did. I don't do now, but you know every Christmas morning we always have like scrambled eggs, bacon, coffee cake, and grape juice. You know, for our Christmas breakfast.
See, when we were growing up, our tradition was that we would wait till my dad got up and he came out in the living room and he would say, "Hey, where is the eggs and bacon?" And we would laugh and laugh.
Really?
Yeah, it was every single year. He would go, "Hey, where's the eggs and bacon?" We'd be like, "Yeah, there ain't no eggs and bacon." We didn't make no eggs and bacon.
No, man. There's Hot Wheels and Barbies, man. Let's go.
Yeah, you can go do some toast and some coffee. It's in there.
Got ya.
But no, we didn't make no eggs and bacon.
Yeah, we always had eggs
That's
and
funny.
bacon.
But hey, he would say it every single year, though. That's
Really?
funny. Yeah, it was an ongoing joke.
Wow.
But I'm sure he really wanted eggs and bacon.
Also, I want for Christmas is eggs and bacon.
That'd have been a good present. I never thought about that instead of those socks, you know?
Right.
But hey, here's some eggs and bacon, raw with a pan. And I go and make the eggs and bacon.
There you go.
Some assembly required. It's from IKEA.
Gotcha. Good.
So, before we get into this police therapy dog and what he's been accused of, actually, let's go ahead and get into some of these right now before we get into some music for the Vajir holes. We got more
I want to
Christmas
know what
music.
I want to know what the police therapy dog did.
Okay.
That's so bad.
It's so very bad. You have no idea. It's just so very bad. I want to make sure that I'm in this room here so that I can chat with people now that I got a new video going. Shared the other one. No, we get booted. Unbelievable.
It's terrible.
Terrible. So, anyway, police therapy dog accused of stealing toys donated for children.
Aw, they were stuffed animals, weren't they?
They're little
So
stuffed animals. And guess what? He was stealing them. He was taking them back to where he went, and he was like putting them around them and stuff. And he was
he?
taking care of them. Yeah.
Oh, it was German Shepherd too, wasn't it?
No.
Really?
No, it's like it's a lab of some kind.
See.
Yeah,
Another
it was
smart dog.
Yeah. It was just so cute. Yeah. So the
Aw,
alleged
see,
thief.
like I say,
And get this though, the alleged thief gets to keep the toys because there's too much slobber on them for donation purposes.
Aw.
Too many kisses on the toys.
Dude, I get it. I get it. Get it. My dog, man, Tara will bring you that tennis ball, and you can throw it back and forth for hours. And that baby, it'll be in her mouth, and she'll be like moving it in her mouth and biting it, and you can just hear
Squish,
so
squish,
gross.
squish, with bubbles and stuff going on.
So gross.
Yeah, it's nasty. Dirt and stuff and everything else, and hair. Oof.
Ugh.
So anyway, a woman offers a $7,000 reward for her stolen dog.
7 G's?
7,000 because of her stolen dog, and she even hires a plane to search as well. You love your dog.
7 G's? Does it say what kind of dog it was?
Emily Tomorrow says her dog Jackson was stolen outside the San Francisco grocery store last week, and she's doing everything she can to get him back. No, it does not say what type of dog, but it doesn't matter. It's a loved dog, obviously.
Help me find my dog. Well, tell me about it.
So
it's worth more than $7,000.
So the dog ain't actually worth $7,000, but to her, the personality inside that dog is worth to her $7,000. That's a loved one to her. That's what that is. That's a ransom. That's what that is. That's buying back your loved one. So, a teen girl is accused of stealing an airplane and driving it into a fence. Fresno police said...
That's great.
Fresno police say that a 17-year-old suspect appeared to be disoriented and was uncooperative with officers when taken into custody. She sneaks into an aircraft on the tarmac. She manages to get one of the engines started. She's a teenager. I don't know what she was watching. And she starts driving down the thing, and she goes the wrong way. She spins out a little bit. I can just see her now. She's cruising down the they're chasing her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, well check this out. Watch this maneuver. Okay, now watch this maneuver. And then finally,
What if she actually got it to go up in the air and fly, dude?
Oh, that would have been a bad situation.
I mean, that would have been just terrible.
That would have been a bad situation.
Terrible.
Bad.
So I just saw something come across.
What'd you come across?
Rise of Skywalker.
Yes.
Opens with 100.
That could be a porno,
Yes, it. I bet you there is one out there too. I'll let you know in a minute. It opens with 175.5 million.
I can't wait to see that on demand next year.
I can't either. I'm not gonna go see it there. Yeah, but
no.
Cats flops. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Cats flops.
Yeah.
Duh.
Exactly.
I mean, duh.
Duh.
Why did you even have to add that to it?
They're like, hey, let's do like the Broadway play, but we'll get up real close so you can see the costumes.
Craziness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Oh.
Wow. EMF. Wow.
Haven't heard of that.
Pulls out the EMF.
I did too. Don't pardon me with your questions. I have to tell no lies.
That's good stuff, dude.
I know, man. That's a classic of
I'm with
something.
Cool with that.
So we got some music for the Vajir holes. We haven't played
I
anything
do.
yet.
I got some music for the Vajir holes here.
I gotta get prepped for just a few questions.
Of course, it's more Christmas music.
That's okay. That's okay, man.
You know the song, but you might not know the version.
That's true.
Okay, so this reminds me when we were doing 36 Hours of Alien Xmas.
Yeah.
Remember when Vinny was doing "Ruin a Christmas Song" with one word?
Oh yeah.
And he put down Grandma got a venereal disease from a reindeer. No, he said Grandma got genital warts from a reindeer. I was like, holy crap, dude. Vinny, you're going dark today.
Right.
Well, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Stephen Piercy and others on Inside the Mothership.
Really?
Oh, yeah! Grandma got ran over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe she been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go, but she forgot her medication, so she stumbled out the door into the snow. When they found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, there were hoofprints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. Seeing him now watching doesn't melt. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back? Send them back. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me, Grandpa, we believe.
Listening to Inside the Mothership on Pure Rock Radio, Aberdeen, Saskatchewan, Canada. 97.1 KG SB-FM, Get Smashed Radio, Seattle, Washington. IRN Internet Radio Network, Largo, Florida. And Good Talk Radio in Denver, Colorado.
Frohe Weihnachten von Psycho Stein. Nicht nur zur Sommerzeit, nein, auch im Winter, wenn es schneit.
O Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter.
O Tannenbaum, o Tannenbaum,
wie treu sind deine Blätter.
O Tannenbaum, o Tannenbaum. Das Jingle Bells. Ja, wie oft hat schon so Weihnachtszeit.
Die Hoffnung und Beständigkeit gibt Trost und Kraft zu jeder Zeit. O Tannenbaum, du kannst mir sehr gefallen.
You're full of beans and such, old man. Oh, yeah. Yeah!
Tannenbaum, wie treu sind deine Blätter.
O Tannenbaum, o Tannenbaum,
du kannst mir sehr gefallen.
Isn't that cute? That is the most precious thing I've ever seen in my life.
o Tannenbaum,
Du kannst mir sehr gefallen.
o Tannenbaum, o Tannenbaum.
Das will dein Klein nicht lehren.
It looks like a pink nightmare. Are you happy wearing that? Do you want to take it off? Well, tell the kid to take it off.
All right, you'll only wear it when Aunt Clara visits. Go on and take it off.
Take it off!
Ja.
Wish you were living with us. We wish you were living with us. We wish you were living with us. We're not happy you're here. You drive everybody crazy. You're hopelessly fat and lazy. You're constantly in the way here. So pack up your gear. You're feeding your face. You're taking up space. We wish you weren't living with us. We're not happy you're here.
Where's the refrigerator?
Correct us if we're mistaken, but those are long distance calls you're making. How long do you plan on taking advantage of us? We wish you weren't living with us. We wish you weren't living with us. We wish you weren't living with us. Get out of town now!
You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. Warning, this show may cause intense bursts of laughter, insightful thinking, and moments of utter confusion. But don't worry, we have that effect on most humans, broadcasting directly into your brain.
All right, back with the segment that is known as Punchlines but contains none. I'm Alien Stone.
Freaking classic, dude. Awesome.
All right. So, a man cooks a pork roast in his car during an Australian heat wave.
Ooh.
In
his car?
In his car.
Or on his car?
In his car. He used an old Datsun for an oven. A Datsun. They still got those laying around. I guess they do. They go to Australia, I guess, when they die. An old Datsun.
I remember those cars. My uncle had one of those cars.
And he says it worked. I mean, he just put a pork roast in the car, closed it all up. You know, here we are talking about, hey, man, it's going to 60 degrees today. You know, over there, he's cooking pork in his vehicle.
I get it.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know.
I've heard of the redneck people, you know, redneck type thing where they'll make like omelets or something like that on top of their engine blocks or, you know, blah, blah, blah. But cooking a pork roast inside of your vehicle.
The smell would
just
be. Well, I guess if it smells good, you know. But I doubt it's going to smell good. It's going to be saturated in there. Just.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know about all of that either.
That's right. A camel, a cow, and a donkey.
I'll walk into a bar.
It's almost the way it goes. A camel, a cow, and a donkey were found wandering through Kansas. Essentially, they are the cast of a live nativity scene.
Oh.
The animal trio made headlines last month when the Goddard Police Department asked for help locating the owners of the three friends traveling together. And they were headed, guess us, towards the North Star.
Aww.
Christmas story. So, bald eagle tries to snag an octopus, instantly regrets it.
That apparently didn't work for him very well.
That did not go as the eagle had hoped. We'll just move right along on that one.
The eagle.
Can you imagine keep down? He's like, go! I got to. Oh, holy crap! Wait a minute! Whoa!
When eagles cry.
Whoa! Whoa! It was an octopus grabbing me. I can't do that impersonation. I don't know why. Hazardous material that cleared school bus turns out to be Axe body spray.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say it was going to be somebody's egg salad sandwich.
Right. That would probably smell just as bad.
Right.
I could smell it all over him, a Florida Fire Department official said of the guilty party. But it was Axe body spray, and it cleared, like I said, it cleared the whole school bus, right? They got them all saying, oh my God, there's a toxic substance on the bus. Okay? Well, I don't know who this bus driver is, but could you imagine what they would say if they went to an Armenian nightclub? The Drakkar? The Drakkar alone? Oh my God.
Dude, you are going to get us attacked.
I'm sure of it. But hey, they know that these are the punchlines.
Somebody went a little heavy on the pine tree perfume, I say.
The pine tree perfume. A little pine saw under this arm, a little pine saw under this arm, get one of those little tree things around my neck.
It's one of my favorite lines from Tommy Boy.
Rub it around.
Let's rub it all over. What is that, new car scent?
And finally, thousands and thousands of penis-like sea worms wash up on a California beach. It went on for 2 miles.
Ugh.
2 miles, dude. Can you imagine you just look down all these penis-shaped worms? They're just all over the place. I don't even know what to say about that.
It's
dude.
gross.
It's natty.
I wouldn't know what to say about that either. No.
No, see, I can't even find my next clip. I'm so distraught by that. Like, that's the reason I can't find it. And that's been the punchlines. Yes, sir. All right.
Funny stuff.
These are things that, actually happen. It's, like, ridiculous. Like, what is wrong with people?
Redonkulous.
And, well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with people here with the penis-like worms. We don't know where that's coming from. That's just a sign of the end of the world. That's all.
Right.
That's what I would take it as. If I'm walking along the beach and there's penises everywhere, that is the end of the world coming soon. Coming soon to a reality
tomorrow.
near you.
May not be
End of the world.
But it's coming. Over.
And it is coming in the form of penises everywhere. So, anyway. We do have just a few questions coming up shortly, but it is time. Guess what?
What?
For another short break.
Really?
Yep. Pause in action. Station identification. So we're at time.
Look at us.
It's amazing. So we'll be back with more of Inside the Mothership. The holiday edition right after this. Holiday penis is on the beach.
Oh my God. What have I done? What have I done? Look at the turning wheel. The Alignment, the latest CD from The Creeping Chaos, featuring Dead in the Water. Dead in the water. Beg for mercy and Under the Blade. We live our lives under a blade. Available now at iTunes, CD Baby, and Rock of Ages in Garden City.
Are you looking for a way to get your message out there? Have you been looking for just the right way to advertise your business, website, or upcoming event? Have you thought about advertising on the radio but thought it would be too expensive? Well, you should try advertising on Alien X Radio. We have advertising packages for every budget starting as low as $30 per month. That's right, radio advertising for as little as $1 a day. You don't have a commercial? No problem. Our copywriting and production department can create a radio spot complete with voiceovers, sound effects, and music that's just right for your needs. And unlike other stations, the production is included. So what are you waiting for? Just visit www.alienxradio.com and click on the advertisers link to get a look at our packages and rates. Then contact us at advertising@alienxradio.com. That's advertising@alienxradio.com.
Me and my lady want to get busy tonight. What do you recommend?
Igor's Lube. I got my fist stuck in a gravy boat. Any ideas on how I can get it out? Igor's Lube.
The hinges on my cabinet doors are squeaky. What should I use?
Igor's Lube. I got dry, flaky elbows. Igor's Lube.
Okay, but what if I'm being held hostage by a supervillain in an underground lair with a ticking time bomb and only seconds left until detonation? What would save me then, huh?
Igor's Lube.
That's right. Everything is smoother with Igor's Lube.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Fiber. Gotta eat it. But where am I supposed to get my fiber? Hidden in some namby-pamby muffin? Not me. I want my fiber simple. I want it in a breakfast cereal. That's why I start my day with a delicious bowl of Grunt. Grunt is made from 100% sawdust and twigs that'll go through your system like a lawnmower. How effective is it? When you look down my throat, mister, you can see light from the other end. It's a blast. That makes it fun to eat. New Grunt cereal.
Employment, family, love, and relationships. What does your future hold for you? We'll call the only psychic line that employs real psychics. Not phonies. I mean people who really can see your future. The Intergalactic Psychic family has all the answers. They have a complete staff of intergalactic aliens who have psychic and telepathic powers. Put your mind at ease. Call today and receive an autographed picture of Bill Clinton shaking hands with Kronk, the Intergalactic Psychic family's president. And remember, he's not only the ISF president, he's also a client. Call today at 1-900-935-5543. That's 1-900-935-5543. Just $35,000 for the first minute and your life savings each additional minute. So call today. That's 1-900-935-5543.
Keep it up. Rock the house.
Warning. Continued usage may cause the uncontrollable desire to wash your ears out with soap. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. Out of this world entertainment is now in your face from outer space.
You guys kick ass.
These are famous Christmas carols. I know it ain't Christmas, but I'm going to do these Christmas carols. These are good American patriotic Christmas carols, and God bless America and thanks for coming soon. Get a job, you bum 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 bum. Money don't grow on trees, you bum 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 bum. Silent farts, deadly farts. All was calm, not for long. Oh, come, all ye legal foreigners, come and get them green cards and learn some damn English and then how to drive. I wish my mother and I get hit by a car. I wish my mother and I get hit by a car. I wish my mother and I get hit by a car so I wouldn't have to hear her bitch. Blue balls, it's dollar night at the titty club. See them dance on my pants, soon it will be bathroom time. You better watch out, I think she's a guy. I ain't quite sure, but something ain't right. Janet Reno's coming to town. Donnie the retard had an 8-pound waterhead. He was 5'3" and he said to me, "My name's Donnie." The first queer Santa Claus wore red leather chaps and a pair of white shorty shorts that had a hole in the back. I pissed my pants, the toilet was just too far. I drunk too much damn beer. I tried to hold it in, but my bladder just gave in. And I pissed right through my drawers, right through my Wrangler drawers. I pissed my Wrangler drawers. Get her done, everybody. Thanks a lot. Come back and see me again. Thank you.
Oh, yes. We're having a lot of Christmas fun.
Christmas with Larry the Cable Guy.
Absolutely.
Absolutely classic.
Fun stuff.
I piss my pants.
We can all relate to that song. No, we can't.
No.
We know somebody who can.
Yeah. Yep.
On multiple occasions.
Probably. Yeah. I'm sure.
Anywho's. We have, what do we got left? Just a few questions. We got that coming up yet.
Okay.
Yeah. To talk about, before we get to just a few questions, actually, there's also time for one more song.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Only one?
I'm just gonna do one more. That's what will transition us into the just a few questions, the holiday edition.
Okay.
So right now, what we could talk about is what is art. Somebody buys something. They buy a painting that's like a splash of ink on it, and they go, "Oh, that's worth $20,000." And you're like, "Well, what makes that worth $20,000? What? The position of the ink that just happened to fall there that way, or did it get purposely placed there? What makes it worth that much money?" Well, a couple, they paid $120,000 for banana art.
What?
And what it is a banana duct taped to a white canvas.
You know what? I heard about that.
A banana, folks, duct taped to a white canvas. Now, if a banana duct taped to a white canvas is worth $120,000, imagine. Oh my God, her name just fell right out of my head. Wendy Williams. How much Wendy Williams is worth?
Oh.
Because her banana's been duct taped up there for a long time. I'm just saying.
Neither one are art.
Neither one are art. No, neither one are art. And even though they're not art, if they were there, you would stare at it.
No.
For a minute, at least you'd be like,
no.
Why is... But a banana.
Nobody gonna put no banana in the tailpipe.
No, but apparently you could duct tape it to a canvas and make $120,000.
$120K out of it. Which is probably more than what Eddie Murphy made during that whole movie. See? Thought about throwing it on the wall instead.
And they actually believe that one day it is going to become an iconic, historic object. What it's going to become is compost.
Exactly. If it's not already.
It's like, what'd you do to it to make it permanent? It's literally a freaking banana duct taped to a canvas.
Would you just super glue an orange to a wall?
Why not? It's cool, man. Let's just get some random stuff and start gluing it to things and sticking it to stuff and sell it. See what
I want to know.
Start an Etsy
I want to
store.
know who bought it. I got to know I want to know who bought it and what they look like.
Right,
because to have 120 grand to spend on like a banana that costs 99 cents at 7-Eleven.
Absolutely.
Which is where the person got it beforehand. Like, oh, shoot, I forgot something for art class today. Let's stop off at the 7-Eleven. I'm hungry. We get a banana, and there's some duct tape. It's just...
I'm going to be like, dude, I'm an artist, okay? You give me $250,000. I'm going to come into your room, and I'm going to do your whole entire room over as an art project. But you got to leave me alone to do the art project. They'll give me the money. I'll come in there. I'll close the doors. I'll take a chair, and I'll put it in my truck outside. Then I'll call them back in. I'll be like, what do you think? And they'll be like, you didn't do anything. No, it's an art piece. And they go, what? It goes, I call it your room minus your chair. Awesome! Here's a tip. Here's a tip. That's way better than the banana on the thing. I didn't even see the art. I didn't even notice that you stole my chair.
So you want to know what I did yesterday? Because I had nothing to do. I sat up in the studio and I watched that 70s show all day long yesterday. You know which one I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Right? But it's moved 2 inches to the left. Or to the left. I call it
room.
2 inches to the left.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, it's like one of my favorite.
Beautiful.
Oh, awesome.
And finally,
before
we do a little bit of music and they get into just a few questions, an aquarium aquariums don't really get a whole lot of visitors this time of year. They just don't get a whole lot of visitors. So how they are reeling in people, see what I did there? It's an aquarium, reeling in people. They're having Santa feed the fish. And what I mean by Santa feed the fish is it's actually Santa in a Santa outfit with a scuba gear on in the tank swimming underwater and hand feeding all the fish for the kids to come and see.
Okay.
I mean, okay, yeah, I guess.
Santa brings
whatever
everything.
it takes, man.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight now. They go all around the world, and they collect exotic fish that you can only find in these little corners of the world in these exotic waters, and they manage to keep them alive and bring them here and set up an aquarium that has things in there that they can keep them alive, and they put them in there, and they keep them going. And the reason you come to the aquarium is to see Jeff, who also works at the Radio Shack, dressed as Santa Claus scuba diving. That's why you come to the aquarium. What is wrong with you? Anyway.
Have you ever been to an aquarium?
Certainly.
I haven't.
Certainly been to an aquarium.
Nope. Never been.
It's pretty cool and groovy.
It is?
Yeah.
Because it's cold water? It's got to stay cold inside?
It's
Is that why it's cool?
Yeah.
I mean, why is it cool and groovy?
Because you can see all kinds of crazy stuff that you wouldn't normally get to see anywhere in life.
In a building.
Yeah. Yeah. Like certain kind first off, if you ever see a hammerhead shark in the wild, you are someplace you should not be.
Right.
Right. But you can get right up on the glass and see a hammerhead shark swim right in front of you, and you can see its teeth and its eyes as it goes by. And it's pretty awesome.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's pretty cool.
Okay.
That being said,
we're
going to play some music for your Vajir holes.
For the Vajir holes.
And this song, I think, is for a different hole. Just saying.
What is it?
It's from the Twisted Christmas album. Not Twisted Sister Christmas.
What, Twisted?
Twisted Christmas album.
So Twisted, like ICP Twisted.
It's not ICP either. That's just the name of the album. It has twisted songs on it.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, yeah, the song's Twisted.
All right.
Okay. So, we'll be back with just a few questions right after Little Hummer Girl.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
On Inside the Mothership, Christmas edition.
To see, your finest meat cats bring, to kneel before the king, oh, to pleasure him, make him come. I am a horn dog press, return those gifts I bring, and do your dry cleaning. I played the flute for him, made him come. Shoot him like shoot him like shoot him like
You're listening to Inside the Mothership on Mile High Radio in Denver, Colorado. K98 in State College, Pennsylvania. And Western Reserve Radio in Youngstown, Ohio. Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com. You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. it's time to answer just a few questions.
All right, everybody, it is time now for the holiday edition of Just a Few Questions.
That's a weird transition right there.
Merry New Year, everybody.
Merry New Year.
All right, so are you ready to answer just a few questions, the holiday edition?
Bring it on.
Are you ready to get all Christmassy with this, bitch?
Let's do this.
All right. All right. Here we go.
Flip it up and jump right in.
Wait a minute. I can't just jump into it like that. I got to do this.
Question number 1.
Question number 1.
Well, it's that time of year again. The streets are all lit with holiday decorations. The stores are bustling with shoppers and the sounds of the season. Carolers are singing and the snow is falling. It's Christmas time again, and the North Pole is preparing for another great year. As the elves make their toys and the reindeer are preparing to fly, Santa and his elite team assemble in his ready room. It's Christmas time again, so once more, the jolly elfin army must prepare for another attack. That's right. A little known fact about Santa and the North Pole is that he is really from another planet, and his workshop is really a crashed alien spacecraft designed to look like a magical toy factory. Each year, the forces of Graklar descend from a hidden moon base to continue their 1,000-year-old war. As keeper of the Eye of Knowing, Santa has been charged with its safekeeping to assure that it would never fall into the evil hands of General Grinch of the Graklanarian Ministry. This year, you have been recruited by the Elfin Army to fight alongside Santa to defend the Eye of Knowing. First, before we give you the job, we have a few Indeed screener questions, to help narrow down the applicants.
Good.
1. What do you think is the Eye of Knowing? A, an infinity stone. B, a brain control ray gun. C, Santa's name for his fleshlight. Or D, Santa's magical snowball.
I'm going to go with Santa's magical snowball.
I got ways of knowing. My, personal friend, the warlock, taught me this. Yes, sir? I can see them when they're sleeping, and I know when they're awake.
My goodness. You know if they're bad or good?
So you tell them to be good. For goodness sake.
That's right. Very
thank
good.
you,
Very
Chris.
good.
For what?
For being so kind.
Very, very good with Santa's.
Yay!
So, elves that don't want to fight or want to make toys are A, put on the naughty list. B, taken out to a snowdrift and beaten to death with an ice pick by Yukon Cornelius. C, anally rammed on top of a Christmas tree by a bumble. Or D, wants to be a dentist.
D, wants to be a dentist.
Hermie doesn't like to make toys. Do you mind telling me what you do want to do?
Well, sir, someday I'd like to be a dentist.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So
I'm actually surprising myself a little bit here.
Yeah, you're doing very well, especially since you said you hadn't seen that one.
I haven't seen it.
So
Or I don't remember.
Well, that one's Rudolph.
Yes.
So number 3, if faced with the first wave of the attack, and the Glicarian Ministry's battle cruiser, the Winter Warlock, should enter the Earth's atmosphere, how should you respond? A, call in the reindeer. B, sit down, bend forward, placing your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. C, like a Turkish prisoner, hide the Eye of Knowing in your Eye of Thunder along with your ass razor. Or D, fire a choo-choo train at the heart of the Winter Warlock and just put one foot in front of the other.
What was A again?
Call in the reindeer.
I'm calling in the reindeer.
Call in the reindeer, he says. See, you definitely did not see Santa Claus coming to town.
So it must be D.
Yes, it must be D. For you to be right, it must be D. Which, by the way, I forgot to play this. I want to play this too. Yukon. We'll go back to that. Anyway, you fire the choo-choo train at the Winter Warlock, and then you put one in front of the other.
Choo-choo. I've always wanted one.
Put one foot in front of the other.
You don't know any of this?
No.
Wow. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, that's been question number 1.
All right, question number 1 done.
Moving on.
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Question number 2 is,
Dos.
okay. Huh?
Question dos.
Question number 2. Okay. It's time to learn a few things about the enemy. You need to know some stuff so you can properly deploy your forces. 1. Their battle cruisers are very sensitive to drastic temperature changes.
Okay.
2. Their fighter pilots have all been turned into evil mind slaves and taken from the island of misfit toys.
Okay.
3. General Grinch is very sensitive to the noise. And 4. The general's evil commander on his fleet is said to have been brought to life by an old silk hat. So, in these questions, which of these 2 things should you deploy or do against your enemy? 1, what 2 captains should you have lead your elfin armada against the Gregorian battle cruisers? Donner and Blitzen or Heat Miser and Cold Miser?
Donner and Blitzen.
Wrong! The Armada is susceptible to heat changes.
Oh, heat changes.
A good mind to chill your embers for you.
Oh, yeah?
All right, enough of this. I hate to do this to you boys, but you leave me no choice. I'm going over your heads.
You're kidding. You wouldn't dare.
I would, and I will.
Mrs. Claus!
He's going to go tell Mother Nature. Over their head. But yes, that's what you should show, see?
Okay.
You haven't seen any of these.
I'm sorry, I'm messing up just a few questions.
Okay, so should you try to convince the fighter pilots to join the jolly side and that Santa can find a place for them in the hearts and homes of good boys and girls all around the world? Or should you blast them out of the sky with an old Scud missile that you picked up at an Iraqi refugee's garage sale?
The first one.
Take the first one.
I mean, I don't want to shoot him out of a missile.
You don't go to the island of the misfit toys either, do you?
No.
Wowzers.
Humbug.
Your third choice is, what type of weapons should you deploy in addition to ships, lasers, and old Iraqi Scud missiles? A, candy cane shanks and grenades. B, slingshots and diseased rat feces. Or C, jing tinglers, flubers, and tongue tumblers.
I'm going with C.
You're going with C. That's a very good answer. Because they make the noise.
It just seemed like it was more appropriate.
very, very much appropriate. And your fourth tactical decision must be made now. Fire everything you have and attack with all your forces at once. Then order one of your crew to shout out, "I'm giving her all she's got, Captain." Or have Admiral Mother Nature direct Captain Cold Miser to concentrate a snowstorm in front of the command ship while using Captain Rudolph and the Elfin Airborne as a direct frontal assault and simultaneously have Captain Heat Miser direct a concentrated beam of summer heat directly onto the vessel's bridge to take out the Commander Frosty. Don't forget to send in the Elfin... Wow, man. Don't forget to send in the Elfin Infiltrators because they need to retrieve his remains because legend has it he's made of Christmas snow and he'll be back again someday.
I'm going with that one. Please don't ask me to repeat it.
You have to be exactly right and repeat it exactly right. Word for word.
Even if it was written down in front of me, I don't think I could do it. But yes, we're going to go with that one.
Wrong. The answer is Rhode Island.
Oh. Delaware?
Sorry.
No, Rhode Island.
Anyway.
Question number 3.
Question number 3 is, you have turned all of the pilots to the jolly side.
Yeah!
All except for one.
Uh-oh. That guy. There's always that guy.
So during his interrogation, all he would give us was his fleet number and his code name. He'd say 5225 Charlie. Charlie in the box. So you don't know who Charlie in the box is.
Hold on a second. That's coming back to me a little bit. Go on. Continue.
I don't have a Charlie in the box thing?
I hate toys.
That wasn't it.
I like this techno Christmas music we got kicking in the background.
So after hours of unsuccessful waterboarding and unsedated elfin tooth extraction, he was executed. So Charlie in the box didn't make it.
Aww.
Sorry, he wouldn't turn to the.
So sorry,
he
Charlie.
wouldn't turn to the jolly side. So man, I'm losing my whole groove here. Just as your forces begin to win the day, General Grinch deploys his secret weapon. His command ship begins to change shape. It forms a giant maid with a vacuum.
Yeah!
Everyone on Earth all look at each other and says, really? It begins to suck all of the good things about Christmas out of the holiday. It takes the good cheer and replaces it with shopping greed. It takes away the kids' presents and replaces them with Tide Pods and protest signs. This thing is sucking hard, like a Vietnamese hooker for $10 and a pack of Lucky Strikes. I mean, it's really sucking hard, like Johnny Depp at his favorite glory hole with Tim Burton on the other side of the wall. Everything is being sucked up. Even Santa himself has been sucked off. Even sucked off Earth. Even now, he claims that he has never had relations with that elf.
That blue dress elf.
But I digress.
Oh,
You're right at your
wicked.
moment of defeat. General Grinch himself beams right before you and prepares to reach into your ass and pull out the eye of knowing. You must think, what can you do to save Christmas and planet Earth? A? Don't worry about it. He'll never get past the ass razor. B? Hand it over and say, screw it. Vixen has always been trying to get with me, and I might as well get a little bit on the way out. Hashtag reindeer humper, give the owl a break. Or C, sometimes it takes an asshole thief to beat an asshole thief, so you quickly call in a specialist. And who could that specialist be?
It's a difficult responsibility that you accept from the number one lawmaker, me.
The Burgermeister Meisterburger comes in and makes a bunch of laws making all of their toys, all of your alien counterparts' toys, illegal, so they can't use them anymore to fight you. Or D, have all the Who's left in Whoville sing happy Christmas songs until General Grinch's heart grows and it turns to the jolly side of Christmas.
I like D, but I think...
Very good answer, very good answer. But you know what? You're not off the hook yet.
No?
No. I know we're over time here.
We got lightning strikes, don't we?
I don't know why it's still going. I edited that thing way down, and it's still freaking going. So anyway, it's time for Christmas lightning strikes. Garland or tinsel?
I'm a fan of tinsel.
Tinsel gets everywhere, and it's all over the place, and it makes a big mess.
But when you put it on a real tree, you're just throwing it down anyway.
Well, that brings us to the next question. Real tree or fake tree?
Real tree. What's
Again, makes a big mess. Just a big-ass mess. Number 3. Lights on the house or projected onto the house?
Lights on the house.
I'm a lazy bitch when it comes to Christmas.
Man.
Number 4. Skinny school teacher, Mrs. Claus, or plump Mrs. Claus?
Oh, skinny school teacher, Mrs.
Both. They both have their pluses. You know, one's got, a little bit to teach you. I'm just saying. Finish this line. You're a bad banana with a...
You're a bad banana with a piece of duct tape on you?
Oh, no. Here, let me do it this way. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a mean one, a Mr. Grinch. You don't know the song even? You see Mr. Grinch.
Well, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Everybody's seen that one. That's a great one. So, true or false? The Burgermeister loves yo-yos.
False. For real?
He loves yo-yos. He hates toys, but he loves yo-yos.
What? Yo-yos? Whatever. Okay, go on.
Just saying.
I'm just saying that's going to be debatable.
You got to see the movie to see.
I guess I'm going to have to.
Yeah. True or false? A penguin has traveled with Kris Kringle.
Ooh. True?
That is very true. Sounds like that. I don't know why they made him sound like a goose, but what is Yukon Cornelius looking for when he licks his pick?
The name's Yukon Cornelius, the greatest prospector in the North. This is my land, and you know, it's rich with gold. Gold! Gold and silver, silver and gold. Wahoo! Nothing.
Dude,
That's exactly what he did.
That was creepy, bro.
But yeah, he was looking for silver and gold.
Okay.
Okay, so
I got it.
Do you think this?
Do you think I'm sexy?
This is horrible. I don't know why I even wrote this, dude.
Then don't go do it.
No, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Don't you think that Obamacare should have come up with something better than a manger for the birth of our Savior? Yes or no? Answer the question.
I'm going to go with yes.
Yes. I'm with you on that. Oh. And then finally, real quick, wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas.
Everybody out there, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. That has been Just a Few Questions. Thank you all for joining us this week. I'm sorry we've gone 6 minutes over. We're out of here. And until next time, this is Alien Stone.
I'm D-Unit. Happy New Year. Until next year.
Peace.